When you hear this sauce is basically cocaine for your tongue, you might think, what is it with these channels and trying to clickbait every time? And you would be right to think that way, but not in this instance because there is science to back up what we're saying. For instance, researchers have found that sweet flavors can activate the same reward circuits as drugs in the human body, and rodent studies have shown that mice sometimes choose sugar over actual cocaine. Why do you think that is? Stick with us, and in this video, you're going to find out the hidden dangers and the exact sauce brands and condiments that are quietly sabotaging your health, making it difficult for you to live in the best body shape you really want. First on the list is sugar bomb sauces. Many of your favorite sauces are actually loaded with secret sweeteners. There's a Houston Methodist dietitian who once pointed out that just 2 tablespoons of a top brand barbecue sauce can equal the sugar in 4 packets of table sugar. Sweet Baby Ray's Original BBQ, for example, pours 17 grams of sugar in just 2 tablespoons, which is practically dessert on your ribs. Even generic store brands aren't innocent. For instance, Walmart's Great Value. Honey BBQ hides high fructose corn syrup under the guise of honey, giving you 12 grams of sugar per serving for less money. And celebrity sauces? Guy Fieri's Flavortown Smokin' Hickory clocks in at a whopping 17 grams of sugar per serving. In the US, ketchup also isn't much better. Heinz ketchup, for example, is sweetened mainly with high fructose corn syrup, so 1 tablespoon of that sweet and tangy condiment has about as much added sugar as a packet of candy. Even seemingly savory sauces like honey mustard or teriyaki often add sugar to taste, and you end up dumping dessert-level carbs on your food without thinking twice. But wait a minute, if sweeteners are this bad, what about something you didn't even taste? This brings us to the salt trap. You may not feel it on your tongue, but sodium is lurking in every bottle. In a UK survey of 357 sauces from ketchup to pesto, over half were red on salt, exceeding healthy limits. Asian sauces were actually the worst, as 88% of Asian-style sauces sold in UK stores were so salty they would have earned a red health label, yet most don't even warn you on the front. Consider Blue Dragon fish sauce, for example. A single tablespoon contains 4 grams of salt, which is 2/3 of an adult's entire daily limit. Spoon that on your pad, tie, and you've basically eaten half a salt shaker. Lee Kum Kee's dark soy is also similar. 1 tablespoon is nearly half your day's salt. Even just drizzling sushi or soup with this stuff risks water weight, bloating, and dangerously high blood pressure. If you didn't know, soy sauce and teriyaki are also no friends to your heart either. 1 tablespoon of regular soy sauce has about 960 milligrams of sodium, which is 42% of your day. And trust me, you use way more than 1 tablespoon of soy sauce when you stir fry. Ranch and salad dressings often hide crazy sodium too, in small bottles. So, in short, our beloved savory sauces are secret salt mines we need to be careful of. Now, let's go into artificial additives and color codes. Have you ever read a sauce label and squinted at terms like natural flavor or food coloring? Those are red flags. For instance, open pit honey barbecue sauce not only starts with high fructose corn syrup, it throws in flavor bulking MSG precursors like hydrolyzed proteins, plus artificial dyes like red 40, yellow 5, and blue 1. These food dyes are linked to ADHD and sleep issues in kids, and some people even get allergic rashes from them. Pretty wild when you realize you're drizzling chemicals on your chicken wings that aren't even allowed in children's lunches in Europe. Also, what about the infamous lab-sounding natural flavor? That term can be a catch-all for who knows what. The US version of Heinz ketchup, for example, lists natural flavoring on its label. But according to FDA rules, that can mean any processed plant or animal extract. Sometimes even concentrates or isolates that are more chemical than nourishing. On the other hand, the UK Heinz just names spices and tomato. Talking about spices, there's also the spicy stuff to deal with. A bottle of sriracha or chili oil might seem innocuous, for example, but some brands bulge with preservatives or hidden MSGs to boost flavor cheaply. Ranch or Caesar dressings usually rely on cheap vegetable oils plus MSG for that addictive punch that no one's advertising on the label. Even mustard and mayonnaise can contain stabilizers that your body definitely didn't sign up for. In short, sauces are at risk of being Frankenstein's lab coats, bright colors and secret ingredients that make your meal picture perfect, but what it really is a cocktail of ADHD dyes and MSG at dinner. Also, even though you've now learned that many sauces can wreck your body with sugar, salt, and chemicals, we haven't even talked about the dark secrets behind the bottle, that is, the human cost behind these brands. Many popular condiments rely on palm oil, an ingredient from plantations notorious for child and forced labor. This includes global giants that sell everyday food from Knorr soups and Hellmann's mayonnaise to Big Macs and Kit Kats. These companies have been linked to sourcing palm oil produced by children in hazardous conditions. Those plantations don't even care if a kid is 8 years old. They're pulling them out of school to carry palm fruit sacks in the blazing sun, which is pretty horrible to even visualize. Also, even the ketchup or peanut satay sauce you buy may contain palm oil from a place where people get sprayed with toxic pesticides and earn a couple of dollars a day, while the companies slap RSPO certified or sustainable stickers on the label. The Amnesty reports, though, are damning as investigations have found most palm oil still tainted with labor abuse. In other words, the sustainable palm oil you trust is often anything but. Then again, as if traditional sauce brands weren't sketchy enough, even trendy new sauces can blow up in your face. Take the infamous pink sauce that went viral on TikTok in 2022, for example. It promised a Pepto-Pink drizzle to supercharge your chicken tenders, but turned into an utter disaster. Early buyers found misspelled labels, wrong ingredient info, and rotten-smelling goo in bottles that leaked everywhere. One TikToker even estimated 50 batches were shipped spoiled, as the maker didn't even list basic things like refrigeration or preservatives, leading to one of the wildest food scandals of the year. The moral is, just because something's Instagram famous doesn't mean it's safe. Because imagine paying $20 for a jar only to find it's grown mold. It happened to people because they fell for hype over due diligence. So let that be a caution. Even if a sauce looks cute or is celebrity endorsed, always check the label, temperature control, and reviews. So what's the takeaway from this video? First, try to avoid the worst offenders. Skip ultra-sweet barbecue sauces like Sweet Baby Ray's, Buffalo Wild Wings Honey Barbecue, Flavortown Smokin' Hickory, Great Value Honey Barbecue, Jack Daniel's Barbecue, high-sodium Asian sauces that exceed 4 to 5 grams salt per serving, and any dip that lists red 40, yellow 5 or 6, caramel color, or just natural flavoring on the ingredients. Also, be wary of any sauce that doesn't clearly list only tomatoes, vinegar, spices, and real veggies. Furthermore, know your sources. Brands owned by giants like Unilever and Nestle often use palm oil, so look for RSPO, certified, or palm oil-free labels if possible, though even RSPO claims can be misleading. When in doubt, lean on small batch or local sauces where the maker is transparent. Your wallet and conscience will thank you. If you feel enlightened by this video, get ready because our next videos will make you an absolute food and health expert, knowing the meals that make your skin clear, boost your metabolism, and arm you with the secrets to delicious, healthy flavor. Just click on any of them, and we'll see you there in a second.